I'm confused. Are Switzerland a good team that should be taken seriously? Or are they just like a team hard to beat? Because I look at Mbolo, he ain't that great. Xhaka, he's been on form for Arsenal and so forth. But I look at the guys around it, I'm like, shout out to Zach. Shout out, Zach is I. Zach is I. Potter, Zach is I. But it just shows you that football is not 1 + 1 = 2. Because if you tell me that a team has Tadic, Milinkovic Savic, Kostic, Vlahovic, Mitrovic, I'm like, oh my gosh, those are players. Of course they'll win. And if another team has Xhaka, Embolo, and and what, Zach? I'm like, okay, yeah, what? But what you have to give them credit to is management. They are a very, very organized team. They're super organized, and they just know how to really just defend well, and they're just very well put together as a team and so forth. I mean, Shaqiri, he iron and so forth, but I mean, would anybody say that Shaqiri is a better player than Vlahovic, than Tadic, and so forth? But it just shows that football isn't played on paper. It's played on the pitch, and it's about your execution on the pitch. Not about the names you have or these big guys. It's what do you do on the pitch and how do you execute your plan? And they just execute the plan well. Shout out to Cameroon. At least they went out with a dub, man. But for Serbia, I think what has let Serbia down is their defense. Because you look at how they were fully in control in that game against so they were fully in control in that game against Cameroon and let it slip. So conceding 3 against Cameroon, conceding another 2 to Brazil, fine, but conceding another 3 here to Switzerland, their defense let them down because I thought when they were a 1-0 down and went to 1, I was like, okay, no, manage this down. But I just think that like twice they've been in the lead and they've given away a lead like that. I just think it's defense. The defense was just been trash, and the defense has let them down. But it was a great game. It was an amazing game, and I just thought they're just such a weird team. Because again, for me, so that's victory against France maybe wasn't a fluke. Because I thought that, wait a minute, how, bro? I used to live in I lived in Switzerland for 2 years. I lived in Geneva for 2 years. All they're known for is being neutral, being very clean, and having the best chocolates out there. That's it. I was like, so growing up, okay, well, no one really cared about what Grasshoppers or Servette FC. But that was way, way, way back a few years ago. But in 2022, maybe Switzerland now means something. But yeah, I still believe Portugal beat them. But Portugal are going to have to really respect these guys. Portugal are going to have to really respect these guys because I think these guys, they're a team. They can't sleep on. But I still feel that Portugal have too much quality and too much experience. Like Serbia have the quality, but they don't have the experience. Portugal have the quality, but they also have the experience as well as guys who have won it in 2016. But whatever the case may be, it should be an interesting game. But for Switzerland, well done, congrats! And I think for them going into that game as underdogs, they'll be like, look, man, no one expects us to beat Gotonaldo, freaking Ja Felix, Lea, Pepe, all those dudes. We're just going to go there, compete, have a fun, and see where the chips lie. So it should be an intriguing game to watch, man. Hit that subscribe button over there, guys. And remember, you could also hit here for the live show. And also somewhere over there, if you're a Tier 1 member, previews of the knockout stage. So Tier 1 member, preview of the knockout stage somewhere over there. If you're a Tier 1 member, previews of that knockout stage games, man. Football gets real. Peace!